Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading, guys. I am here hanging with the saucy beaver and her baby, Maggie Lee, this little saucy beeves. Okay, guys, so this is going to be a reading for those of you who you're in communication with your divine masculine, and I feel like it's going to be a heads up for the divine feminines to take things slow. Okay, that energy has been coming through a lot because I feel like both of you are really nervous, but more so it's a message for the divine feminines to take it slow because I feel like a lot of your masculines are going to be way more nervous than you. And so yeah, it's really going to be important for you to just pay attention to the fact that they are overly nervous. They may be just very quiet. And the reason you're being called to take things slow, divine feminine, is because you don't want to say too much is what I'm getting. Because I feel like a lot of your masculines have so much that they want to say, but your energy and your presence makes them very nervous. And when you talk and when you speak and when you get excited and when you laugh, it just kind of sends their heart into flutters, okay? It's like they can't take it, and I feel like it's going to make them do something impulsive, like, just kiss you, like kiss your lips while you're midway talking. Okay, so many of you are like, okay, good, I will not take it slow. I don't know, it's just a message that's coming up for the divine feminine specifically, because again, I feel like your masculines are wanting to, there's a lot of truth that wants to come out through just casual conversation. A lot that will come out through like their tone of voice or just certain gestures that they'll make when they're in your presence. But just, do breath work, I guess, divine feminine, try to stay calm, because when you two are together, it's going to be like this very high buzzing energy where, it's like you want to just talk with your words, but it's very easy to kind of get swept up and I guess, just like you may just want to, touch each other, and then it just snowballs from there. But I'm feeling like, communication or miscommunication might end up occurring. So I hope you guys catch my drift there. So let's go ahead and find out, can we tap into what the masculines, want to reveal? What do they want to say? Okay, so we have balance, okay, and we have the magician. Okay, so I feel like they want to let you know that since being in your presence or just knowing you and making it up to this point of being with each other in the physical, they found a lot of balance just within their own life. I feel like many of your masculines want to let you know that they're grateful for you, that you've done a lot, but, mainly in this area of the magician, because I feel like you kind of brought a magic to their life that it feels like it was missing. Another message here that's coming through is like, there's a lot of things about you, divine feminine, that is very just mystical and magical, and the way you do things in your divine masculine's world or his life, it's unorthodox and it's strange to the people around him. Okay, and he's been programmed or conditioned for a really long time to view someone like you as, I don't want to say like evil or, just, playing in magic and things like that. Like, he's been programmed to believe that these things are wrong. But I feel like since, being with you and being near you, it's like they sense like it's more of like a fairy. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's not like it's like witchy, dark magic, black magic type of stuff. It's like almost like this beautiful, witchy, fairy-like magic, this very like childlike, imaginative magic that they feel when they're around you. And they just want to express that to you. And this is maybe why they get so carried away in your energy or could feel so nervous around you. It's because you maybe spread you maybe spread that feeling towards them, where they just kind of get all butterflies and they get all giddy inside. Okay. But I feel like that's part of the communication here, is that you bring them balance. Okay. And I guess that's why I may be giving you guys the heads up, because part of that balance has to do with, controlling a level of their impulsivity, just, finding that masculine energy within them to remain controlled in your presence, okay? But you do have the ability to just, make them get carried away. If you guys are having like a physical encounter, they're going to pay attention to everything from like everything that you wear to how you smell, and I feel like these things are going to be a major distraction for them. Or if you guys have had interactions already, these things they can't seem to, wrap their head around. It's like you smell better than anything they've ever smelled. Like, your skin is softer than anything they've ever touched. It's like being with you in the physical divine feminine brings alive, a lot of the magic that's about to occur in your divine masculine's life. Okay. So, if many of you are wondering if this will happen, it's like you feel it energetically wanting to come through. I feel like it will, because it's supposed to push your connection into a different level. Like even with the Magician, I feel like many of your masculines are missing that magical pep in their step, where they're able to just manifest things a lot more clearly, a lot more precisely. There's something very healing about you as well. It's like your laugh, your energy. Like you have this way about you of making your masculines feel like, again, like they can do anything they put their mind to, and it's drastically changing their life. So this is like a fated meeting that's wanting to occur here, okay? We have let your friends help you, and we have romantic feelings coming out. So I feel like these romantic feelings are, it's what's brought your masculine to you, and they want you to know that, in terms of letting your friends help you, they've listened to the guidance, okay? And that's why we have the Magician card here in this path ahead of him. I feel like many of your masculines have listened to the guidance, and they've listened to that intuition. Before meeting you, it was really hard to tap into that intuition or tap into that magical side of themselves that wants more for them. They want more out of life, but maybe the ego side of the world kind of gets to them, right? It's like the world is black and white, and that's it. But, since again, meeting you, divine feminine, since allowing their heart to really explore these romantic feelings, be curious about you. I see a lot of your masculines reaching out on either like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, like however you two connect. It's just kind of, break the ice. And this whole breaking the ice is part of them saying, a bit of balance here is occurring. Like, I've broken down those walls that's stopping me from reaching out because I want clarity as much as you do. But I feel like for your masculines, that clarity needs to come from like physically seeing you. It can't happen over like text message or long distance. So for those of you who are at a long distance, or you're just wondering how, when, or if this would ever manifest, I feel like, yeah, like it has to, okay? And your divine masculine is the one that's going to be, pushing this or driving this, because part of them figuring out if this is real or not is to physically be in your presence, okay? Because again, for those of you who have maybe caught this reading, or, you were guided to it, that's why, maybe you've been seeing 717, or you just know in your heart of hearts, maybe through dreams or this strong pull that, this is going to happen. I feel like it will, because part of that physical meeting is it's going to validate even more that you two are genuinely on this journey. And like, don't be surprised with the Magician card too, if it just happens in like a really spontaneous way. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, strange opportunities are just going to come start landing on your lap, where it's going to make you relocate or just end up in the same place, same time as wherever your twin is, bumping into them, being forced to go, work at the job that they work, or, you have to relocate to the country that they live in. Like, just weird stuff is going to start coming up for you guys. But it's to let you know that this physical meeting it's happening. Okay, it's meant to take the connection into, you know, a deeper level of lessons. All right, guys. So I hope you find this short message well. I love you. Take care. I will catch you guys in the next reading. If you guys want your personal questions answered, I will be on Hypsy. That's HYPSEE, Hypsy, www.hypsy.com. Come join me there, guys. If you use the coupon code in the description box, you will get a discount as well. And I'll be live with you answering some of your questions that you have coming up at this time on the journey. Just regarding yourself, or even the connection that you might have with your counterpart right now, and maybe what's to come. Okay, especially if you guys are picking up on their energy really heavily. All right, so join me there. I'd love to have you guys. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, all right, bye guys.